$114 up here for the special edition.
Where are you looking?
I'm looking at Kohl's Indigo in Canada.
Yeah, I'm looking on Amazon, and it says it's $75 now. It used to be $114. Then it dropped down to $75, and then actually a few days ago it was down to $56.
Wow, the standard version is only like $50.
Yeah, but this is for the deluxe one. I have an app that shows the price history, if there's any changes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It went down for like a day and then went back up to 75.
All right, we'll just do a quick recap. Sean will be with us in a moment. You all captured the dragon. Meepo, your guide, died. You brought the dragon back to the queen. She was very, very thankful that you had returned the clan's dragon. She rewarded you with some magic items. You all took a short rest and did some healing.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, sorry to interrupt you. I need about 20 or 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I got a phone call and I've just got to deal with something real.
Yeah, not a problem. We're going to go ahead and get started, though.
Yep.
So,
you can drag me along. I'll be right back as quick as I can.
Not a problem. Totally understand. And that's where we're at.
So we're in the room with the queen, right? The kobolds and all.
Yeah, I'll put a...
But what?
I'll throw a... Yeah, you're there in the big room with the D.
Let's see if the Kobold Queen wants to trade us anything for Shannon and Nidlac.
What you offering? How much you want?
He wants a vegan burger.
Wait, what's the line from the Devil's Advocate? Are we negotiating?
Always.
Oh, look at her good. Oh, good queen. We got your dragon back, minus one snack he had. So do you have any information about those people we've been looking for and where they might have gotten?
Yeah, Meepo was a little lost to the clan, but, you know, overall he gave his life trying to recapture the dragon. And, you know, once again, she tells you that, we get in the right room here, that they had seen the children and that they had went to fight the dragon and never returned.
As we're passing through these rooms, we didn't see anything that might look like the dragons, right? Or look like any remains or anything?
No, you haven't seen any signs of the children at all.
Okay. If I remember correctly, there's one room up here. Oh no, it's the other one. At the top here, there was sound heard on the other side of the door. Remember correctly?
Correct. And Meepo kind of went off showing that there were a lot of goblins in the room.
Yeah.
And, you know, Yusdrayl says that, you know, there's a chance that even the outcast would have them by now.
Yeah, and that's the, if I remember correctly, that's the Where is that guy's name? I think I wrote on Bleak Grim.
Bellic, and he had a pet frog.
I think to myself, oh, this guy has a scar on his hand. Or was that the guy, the other archaeologist in India?
Yeah, I don't remember talk about a scar.
No, it was the other guy who grabbed the amulet and burned it into it.
Yeah. I look around the group and go, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of directions we can go, but we got one where we know there was heard sound, and that may or may not have been a direction that the people were looking for.
And, you know, Yusdrayl says that the initial directions that she gave you was where they were most likely hiding the dragon. There is another entrance into the goblin territory, if you would like to take it.
And how trapped is this one?
Give me a minute and I'll tell you. Actually, as far as their side is concerned, they have not trapped it.
Okay. I'm good with either way. We'll take down the information, and I'll ask her if she has any. Well, if they're kobolds, I doubt they're going to have. If they have any rough sketches of this regions that they
No, because you know, the goblins happened along about the same time. So they truly, really only know their half.
Okay then.
Or you can go back in the way that you already have went.
Yeah.
The other way is just the south wall on the other side.
Can we see the map again?
Yeah.
So right below us?
Yep.
Oh, there must be stairs that go down or something? Oh wait, no, there's still a lot of room there.
Yeah, it's just another corridor.
Cool.
Okay, so let's see. Looks like we've got four doors up that go toward the northern part of the place, and then four more that go down.
Well, we could finish exploring this floor.
Let's do that.
Some of those rooms we've missed coming in here before, since we went directly to the kobold.
Yep. Let's start exploring what we missed to see if we can find any sign of these lost kids.
Yeah, because we got the opposite door from that one that leads to the goblins. You got the one that's in the door that's in the big round room at the very beginning.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I missed that one. Then we got these other smaller rooms inside the part we've already explored.
Yeah. And you got
right there. We're going right there.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Where are we going? Okay, I see you. So slide your tokens down.
Let our gloomy ranger lead us.
Holy
Says
Blood through walls spell turned on.
That's just how powerful we are.
Say letter gloomy ranger lead us, even though I'm a shadow sorcerer.
And he's not here, so we'll take him off the list.
He's getting drunk with the kobolds.
And the dragon is no longer on the combat tracker.
I don't know, Blueberry Doom kicking in the door.
I'll get out of your way. Yeah.
Oh, I'm kicking in no doors with 8 hit points.
You got hit points down? What happened?
No, I have exactly 8 hit points.
I thought that we were all healed.
Yeah, we are all healed. I have exactly 8 hit points.
Oh.
First level problem.
First level sorcerer.
Well, hey, you know, you're over halfway to leveling up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock tokens, and which door are we doing?
The one that's opposite of the one you pointed at.
That one.
The one purple arrow.
Okay.
So, should we have a fighter go first, or should I try to check out for traps and see if there's anything behind it?
Go nuts. Look for traps.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you all are heroes now to the kobolds, and there's a couple of them following you around. You know, they showed you where the other door was to approach, and you know, one of them gladly walks over and opens the door for you.
Okay, I guess I'm checking for traps then.
And, well, you know, Tempest, you're still being cautious. You don't see any traps. And they reveal to you that, you know, it's their guard room. You see a couple of guards in there. And, you know, everyone knows who you are by now, so the guards are waving and, you know, saying hi to the mighty heroes.
Okay. Hey guys, carry on. See you later.
Okay.
Now, it's safe to assume that, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and unmask it out. All of that territory there, which, come on, you can do it. Is the kobold territory.
Okay.
Now, they do tell you that the one door there, they don't go through it. Mainly out of the fact that, yeah, in the round room where you first come in, I'll drag the D token down there. Where you first come in, they have not explored that part of the Citadel because mainly they can't get past the magic lock.
Also, that door has a magic lock on it?
According to them.
Well, if they're showing us around, I'd probably stop and take 10 minutes so I can do a ritual cast and detect magic. Just to focus on the door, and it lasts up for 10 minutes, and just to look around.
Yeah, on that door, you are detecting magic, and, you know, you've been around long enough to recognize an arcane lock when you see one.
Okay, and that's definitely something I can deal with anytime soon.
It is a mechanical lock and an arcane lock.
Okay. I'll relay the group to the group that there's an arcane lock on it.
And really it would require a strength athletics check to defeat the arcane lock and a dexterity check to bypass the mechanical lock using thieves' tools.
Yeah, with a strength of 8, I am not doing that.
I wonder, do I get any kind of bonus other than just having thieves' tools for being a rogue?
These two let you add your proficiency bonus and all that to your.
Okay, but I mean, if it's just a dexterity bonus or whatever, or a dexterity roll or whatever, couldn't anybody do that? I mean, what's the benefit of being a rogue?
Well, you gotta have the tools.
So only rogues can buy the tool?
Everyone can buy them, but you probably have the better chance of succeeding that.
Okay. I'm just wondering, how do I have... I mean, do I get any kind of bonuses for being a rogue?
Yeah, everyone gets different bonuses. You don't get bonuses specifically towards traps. No, unless your character, you know, that's one of the abilities that had happened.
I'm just wondering, because, I mean, you know, in the older versions, you know, they specifically had thieves' skills.
No, there's no such thing anymore.
They have that anymore, so there's no... I mean, is there anything that a rogue can do as a thief for, like, opening traps and stuff that other characters can't do?
Other than applying the proficiency bonus for having the tools.
Okay.
And one of the classes, I think it's Arcane Trickster, actually lets you use Mage Hand to do all that stuff. So you don't have to be within.
Okay, that's cool.
So, do we have anybody with any strength?
Not me.
Not really my thing. Sorry, it was athletics, you said?
Let's see. Yeah, strength athletics and a dexterity check.
Oh, you have to do all three?
No, it's just 2. Strength athletics and dexterity.
Alright. Sure. Navin can try. So he tries the athletics.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And his dexterity check.
Yeah, you did not break the lock.
Not surprised.
Which is funny, because you're the strongest character. Okay, you know what? DM's gonna be nice and let you open the door.
Okay.
Just so we can get you to second level. So, you all are down there. And I can delete the D.
And welcome back, Sean. Or Shano. Shannon. How do you pronounce your name again?
My name's Sean. Character name Shannon.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was Shannon. I don't know if you're here, but while we were gone, we learned that there was another way into the goblins. And it's the door of the purple arrow pointing at it, right below the kobold's den. But we're going through this door down here in the circle room because there was a magical lock and then manual lock on it, and the kobolds haven't been that way, so we decided to check.
Okay.
Okay. You managed to get the door open after several attempts, and this room, you can see the masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end of the wall has collapsed, and it's filled that section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. And the door has a single keyhole situated in the roaring dragon's open mouth.
Would that be the key we got from the kobold room?
Yes, it would be.
Actually, did we get that key from the kobold room? Is that one of the things she gave us?
I was just getting ready to check that. And
Because I think it was in the mouth of the dragon.
yes, that is not one of the items that she gave you.
Is some of those kobolds still following us around?
Yeah.
I'll turn to one of them and go, bend down so I'm looking them in the eye and say, I point to the door there. It has a keyhole in it, and I think your queen has a dragon head with a key hanging in it. Do you think she'd let us borrow it?
She would probably sell it to you.
And what would she want for that?
We offered it a lock.
Did she say X-Lax?
I said that we offered it a lock.
The queen would probably want, probably 50 gold pieces for the key.
Okay.
How about 20? I'll try to haggle because I do not have 50 gold pieces.
I'll give it a... I've got 25.
Yeah, as a group, you have 153 gold pieces.
Yeah, I still think we should haggle though, because I think the queen will take less than that.
So do you think?
Yeah, little kobold goes up and he's like, okay, you want to haggle? 49.
Come on, good luck then. Good luck then. We got your dragon back. We helped out. They cleared out some of the goblins you have to deal with. We're probably clearing out a lot more. In the same region will be some of the regions we open up for you if we survive. And come on, can't you bring it down just a bit more? Try to be persuasive.
She's like, the kobold's like, I'll go talk to the queen. And he scurries off, and you know, you're all waiting and waiting, and he comes back and he has a key, and he goes, you can buy it for 50 gold pieces, or you can rent it for 25.
Okay, well, do you guys think 25 rent sounds good to me? Because you're probably not going to need it after we're done with it.
Be cheaper to just stick arrows in the wall.
I'm thinking if we just rent it, Winter's gonna have us locked in there.
No, I mean, I'm assuming we get the key movers. We'll give it to them when we come back out.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's rent it.
Yeah, and if you don't survive, they'll just merely go in and hopefully retrieve the key from your dead body.
Okay.
I'll just hand over 25 myself.
Okay, and he gives you the key.
Okay. So I adjusted myself down to 5 gold.
And I'm going to drag a key into the party sheet. No, I'm not, because you're just renting it.
As I'm holding on to it, I don't know if I still have any of my detect magic left up. It was about 10 minutes spell. Does the key show magical?
No.
Actually, wait, no. I forgot I did detect magic in that room, and the key didn't show magical earlier. Sorry for wasting your time.
No, that's okay. And just a rule of thumb, if you touch a magical item, you can sense a vibe, an aura, and you know it's magical. Detect magic will help you to identify the class, and you know whether or not indeed your hand vibrating is a result of the item being magical and so forth.
I forgot you told us last week.
Not a problem. But you have a non-magical key.
Okay.
And just as a reminder, part of the parcel that you got from her were 3 elixirs of health, a feather token for tree, believe it or not, a scroll of knock, a scroll of mage armor, and a scroll of spider climb. All those items are in the party sheet. If you all would like to lay claim to some items. Okay, let's see if I can hear you now.
I was saying we could probably spread the potions around the people we have in the front line. But all I see are elegant scrolls and stuff.
Ah, crap. Oh, I hate this identification crap.
You mean you don't like us to be able to identify the items that we get?
Well, once I drag him to the party sheet, I'd like to see him automatically be identified.
Okay.
Instead of having to go in and manually do it.
I see.
And what did the feather do again? The tree?
Let's see. You gotta be outdoors to use the object, but you can use an action to Touch it to an unoccupied space on the ground, the token disappears, and a non-magical oak tree springs into existence.
Cool.
60 foot tall with a 5 foot diameter trunk. And the branches at the top spread out in increments of, the branches at the top spread out 20 feet.
You're more fun in Pathfinder. We dropped the one from 80 feet up and used it as a bomb.
Isn't that how one item, or do you still have the feather after the?
No, once it's turned into a tree, it's a tree.
Okay.
Yep, one use.
So, who would like the healing potions? I mean, I'll hang back. I'm not going to try to be at melee range, so somebody's going to take a beat and might want to take some of those healing.
I could use one.
Yeah, they just say potions, but I'm assuming that's the healing potion. I forget.
Yep.
I forget what the healing is. Is it like 1d4 or is it like 2d4s? For the base one.
Yeah, let's see. Elixirs of healing.
How do you put one of those on your character's inventory?
You go to the inventory tab.
Yeah.
And you just click on the little blue arrow thing on the side right beside it and drag one over at you.
Okay.
Actually, they are elixirs of health. It cures any disease afflicting you. It removes blindness, deafness, paralyzation, and poison conditions.
Ooh, holy foreshadowing.
Okay. So there's nothing to regain hit points?
No, there is not.
Okay.
Short rest.
Yep. Or long rest to regain everything. I'll take the mage armor scroll. I'm assuming I can cast scrolls.
What's the...
Yeah, you should be able to.
Is the small totem, is that the one that turns into a tree?
Yeah. It's not something we can use indoors unless we go to an outdoor area.
Wait. Could we put the... does that just mean that the tree wouldn't be able to live indoors? Or it wouldn't be able to turn into a tree indoors?
Can't turn into a tree indoors in 5.
Yep, gotta be outdoors.
And we couldn't throw it at somebody and have them be crushed by a giant tree?
No, it doesn't work like that in 5e.
And I guess I'll hold on to the scroll case for now.
Is it just a case, or are there scrolls?
Yeah, it's just the case.
With dwarven runes on it. That none of us read.
It's hard to tell what you're carrying around.
Okay.
Okay. You want to try the key and the lock?
Yeah, I'll hand it over to Tempest since she's our stealthy person. And I guess we'll slowly move into the room.
Yeah, the key is actually right there. In that door.
Okay. Yeah, I figured there is that I'm not getting too close to that door. It's got a dragon face on. Let someone with better reflexes do that. Not the worst thing is, I looked in my inventory, I have a crowbar. Probably would have helped you pry and open the door.
Yeah, it would have. Okay, as you approach the room, you know, it just seems like a ordinary door with a relief on it. Nothing's breathing fire, exploding at you.
Well, give it a try, Anna. Be careful. Listen for any weird sounds that might happen as you turn it.
Okay, I'll do it. What do I need to roll?
Nothing. You have a key.
Oh, okay, I'll open it then.
You have a key to the door, but do you just want to walk up and open it, or do you want to?
I'll check for traps. Yeah. And listen for anything on the other side. That's investigation, right?
Investigation. Okay. Anna, you're not sure, but you think you might have heard very faint music.
Faint what?
Music.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I tell everybody what I heard.
But that's all that you heard.
This could get interesting.
So, do you want to put the key in the lock and open the door?
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do it then.
Now,
Okay.
the faint I'm sorry, go for it. I was going to ask if the faint music sounded like Phantom of the Opera or just something.
Yeah, she only caught 2 or 3 notes, so it was hard to tell. Okay, Anna, you insert the key, and you can tell just by turning it that it's been a long time since this door's been opened. And you finally unlock the door and begin to pull on it to open, and you hear this hissing noise, and a puff of dust around the door indicate that, you know, it's been sealed for a really, really, really long time. And as you open the door, you can tell that the air is very stale. And you see dust covering everything in this gallery. And there's 3 alcoves on the northern wall and 1 on the south wall. And each alcove contains a dust-covered stone pedestal with a fist-sized crystalline globe sitting on it. And the globes in the northern alcove, you can tell, are cracked and dark, but the globe in the center, in the southern alcove, glows with this soft blue light. And you can hear faint tinkling notes coming from it.
Okay. I'll go closer to the southern one and check it out.
And before she gets closer, I put my hands on the shoulder and says, "You want to wait 10 minutes?"
Okay.
And I'll take 10 minutes, if we're allowed to cast a ritual, detect magic. I will get on my hands and knees and start drawing sigils and all that on the ground.
Idea.
If that's feasible. If it's not feasible, I'll just... So, oh, sorry, too much lack of concentration.
Okay. So do we do that or not?
Yeah, I'll let you cast the ritual, and you can tell that the that the glowing globe is magical.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell me much. It just lets me learn the school, the magic of penny, and all that stuff.
And I really do not have an answer for you.
That's okay. I tell her it's magical. I don't see any insidious designs from the aura, but this is an ancient ruin, so we tread carefully.
Truly, what you get, you're not understanding just simply because it's old magic.
Yeah, and I'm not a studied practitioner. I'm a inherent bloodline practitioner. So my magic is new to me as much as it is to anyone in this group.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Well, I'll follow in behind Anna. I have no save or life spells, but I'll try and keep her from dying if anything weird happens.
Where are you moving to, Anna?
Actually, I'll ask her, did you maybe check for traps on the floor before you move in? If you can.
Yeah, and I'll check for traps too.
Okay, make a... Yeah,
Sorry,
you're not seeing any.
Okay, yeah, I meant to put it in the dice tower like you said the other night. Forgot about that.
You're alright. But you're not seeing any traps on the floor.
Okay. I'll follow on behind her.
And we'll unlock tokens and y'all can move freely.
Navin enters the room because otherwise I'll be just standing there forever.
We should take a rest here pretty soon.
I don't know how many rests we can take.
Well, have we had one? Because I haven't had a chance to use my hit die. It's not one.
Well, we did have a night's... We did do a short rest. You should have been able to use your hit die then.
When was that?
At the end of last session.
We went over it at the beginning of this session when you're asking.
Well, if I would have used it, it wouldn't be on my character sheet, right?
You should have had a chance to use it, because that's what we were talking about just after we used it.
Yeah,
probably just forgot to
it
hit it.
should not be on your character sheet if you used it.
I still have it, so...
Go ahead and use it.
Thank you. Shannon feels reinvigorated. Alright.
So these ones up here aren't giving off any glow at all.
There's no glow. It is, they're dark, they're cracked.
Just to be clear, we had a short rest at the end of last session. Is that
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can heal people with bandages and all that stuff. Alright. I'll start writing this stuff down so I don't have to ask again.
Not a problem.
Well, I mean, who gets bandaged, you know, so that way I know from session to session if they qualify.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, it's only the one in the south wall, and every so often you can hear a very faint musical note coming from it.
What's the door across the way look like from where we are?
Just like one of the normal stone doors in the place.
Okay.
So who's gonna go touch it?
I think that was just you volunteering.
Really? The cleric?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Put your money up. What's at stake here? If I go over there and put both hands on the globe and talk to it,
I won't talk about the power of veganism for the next 24 hours.
I'm buying no vegan discussion by doing this. All right. I look back at him. I'm serious. I take both hands. I brace myself and I place them firmly on top of the globe.
As you are reaching your hands out to touch the globe and do the stare, you start hearing music coming from this globe, and it's actual music now. It's loud enough that everyone in the room can hear it.
And I haven't even touched it?
And you have not even touched it yet.
I step 5 feet back. Does it get softer?
No, it does not.
Well, I seem to have pissed it off.
Yeah, you,
Well, you went right for its ball. I mean...
Wow.
What does the music sound like? Is it like,
Nothing can shake my optimistic attitude. I think I can do this.
Yeah, it is this, brooding music.
Okay, so it is negative sounding.
This is freaking me out because I just got ominous brooding music started playing on my background track.
So what if I go over and I give it like a warm hug?
But as you move back, and I need to target everyone in the room.
Yeah, I moved back to where it was.
And Damon moves back really quickly.
Well, since you were going to target something, I'm
This
just going to move.
good. This can't be good. Ruh-roh.
Okay, and that would be... okay. And you all have to make saving throws, of which everyone but Shannon failed.
Well, what type of magic is it?
If I knew that, I could give you an aura in your...
Because if it's a charm type of spell, I get advantage on it.
Then go ahead and re-roll your saving throw. Wisdom, please.
I really like these check marks and X's. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's part of the advanced combat extension.
So wisdom, you said?
Wisdom.
You said Vans? Vans?
Advanced.
Oh, okay.
And combat
fail
with
again.
a K.
Me too.
Yeah, Nevin gets to re-roll twice, too, because he just did that.
Okay. Well, congratulations. The three of you all are now charmed.
Yeah.
That can't be good for me, huh?
We're enslaved to the ore.
Can I use that inspiration thing to re-roll that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And that's a wisdom saving throw.
I'd like to do something too when you get a chance.
Yeah, I have absolutely zero. I have nothing to my wisdom saving throw, so I would have to roll real high on my die.
Okay, Shannon, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna quickly cast a cantrip on myself. Resistant.
Okay.
They're already gone, so they're already hopeless. I figured I might help myself out because I get a feeling this is gonna keep going.
I'm assuming you don't know that I've been charmed yet.
No, but I'm thinking about. Do I notice any ill effects? That's a good point.
Well, you would have, like everyone else, you would have felt something trying to affect you, but you were able to resist it. You're focused on the orb, so I doubt very seriously you would notice that everyone else in the party had the same feeling.
Okay, but I had that feeling, so would it be reasonable for me to cast resistance on myself?
Yeah, if that's what you'd like to do.
And it's after the fact, but I'm going to go ahead and cast it on myself before I attempt to knock this thing off. Is it? Do I tip it over, or?
It is on a pedestal.
All right, I'm going to try to knock it off the pedestal. But I'm doing the resistance before I do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I hear music.
Sirenscape.
Oh, okay. It sounds like something bashing stuff. All right.
Yeah, I found it. The background music's really hard to do with Discord.
All right, so here we go. You're gonna eat your vegan words.
I'm too busy drooling to care.
What
Yeah.
effect does it have?
The three of you all that are charmed, the only thing that you can do is a dash action away from the room.
Okay.
You are moving away from the orb and the music.
So,
Do I? I press. I can't even hear them because there's so much music.
how far do we have to go?
The dash is 60 feet if you have 30 feet of movement.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, you all would definitely be back in the circled room. And Shannon, what are you doing?
Did I notice they left?
Yeah, you would have seen them run out of the room.
Oh, that's messed up. And this thing's making a lot of racket still?
Yes it is.
And it looks like it's made of glass, or what is it?
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna say that it's a thick glass.
All right. I am going to. What am I going to do? I'm looking at my spells here. Okay. I am going to bury my dagger in it.
And you actually have a target to.
I get to target the trap.
That's right.
I don't know it's a trap. Okay, I get you. And I'm gonna be doing the booming blade. No, I wouldn't because it can't move. It's inanimate. So. Well, I hit it.
Then go ahead and roll your damage. And you can tell that the cracks have expanded. You haven't quite destroyed it, but when you hit it, you did damage it, and as a result, the music is now twice as loud, which can be heard in the other room now. The one they just ran through. So, do you want to finish the job?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
It's a heavy smoker.
Okay, and with the final dagger thrust, the glass does crack all the way through, and it just shatters into 100 pieces on the floor. And everything is suddenly silent.
Sorry, guys. I didn't think my 10 strength would do much, so I had to go to the web.
No problems, man. You defeated the trap. I'm pretty sure we're
I don't know. Am I okay?
You are okay.
and we're still running away like little girls or little people.
Step back 5 feet, looking or all around me. Is anything in the north?
Yeah. While you're waiting on everyone, you spend a couple minutes searching the room, and eventually our charmed people are no longer charmed, and they come back with their heads held in shame at running away.
Not me. I'm proud.
They walk back in the room and just go to
Yes,
Shannon.
I wish of that. Oh.
Nabin struts back into the room, looking disdainfully at everyone else.
It got really, really loud, and I just hit it with the dagger a couple times and broke it.
I don't know, but I found that thing really charming.
What?
I found the orb pretty charming. It made me run.
Yeah. I'm going to invent a de-inspiration for puns. Okay, but Shannon, you don't find anything else in the room worth of any value or any clues, and other than where the party has been, none of the dust has been disturbed in a very, very long time.
What about the north ones? Were they the same, or?
They were all cracked and dark from the time that you went into the room. So, nothing of interest there either.
Okay. I call for Anna. Whenever you get back, Anna, you want to check this door up?
Okay. Yeah, this one here?
Yep. The doorway of doom.
I'm gonna equip my shield. Oh, it's already equipped. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, normally when you add inventory stuff to your inventory, it automatically equips it for you.
Okay.
Okay, Anna, you are not detecting any traps on the door, nor is it locked.
Okay. If everybody's ready, I'll open it.
Okay.
And when you open the door, you see a 20-foot long corridor which leads to another closed stone door. And the air is just as stale in this corridor as the one you're in.
Before Anna goes into the room, I pick up one of the rocks that are probably on the floor here and just roll it across. Try to roll it across the floor to the other side, see if it triggers.
How big of a rock?
Well, since I'm a wimpy caster, just a hand-sized one. Though if you make me roll for it, I'll probably hit someone, which might be funny.
Is there remnants of the gold globes left that we could roll?
Yeah.
Are they heavy?
The three on the north are cracked, but you know, they're pretty good sized globes. I'd say 10, 15 pounds each, maybe.
Oh, look at Shannon.
You want to try one of those?
I go look at Shannon. Yeah, your idea is a hell of a lot better than me trying to throw a rock. Shall we go bowling for traps? What, that exists in this world?
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Who's the stronger ones in the group?
I'm assuming that's Niblick.
Yeah, he's not here, so Navin is the strong.
My strength is a 10, so.
Oh, you feeble weakling. Navin will try to heft up one of them.
You know, just out of curiosity, I know these globes appear to be broken in the north. Is that...
Yeah, you can see visible cracks in them. They're dark.
And you can lift them off of their bases?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, and I didn't detect any magic there.
I shouldn't have broke that other one. I wonder what would have happened if I would have moved it. Or I didn't even try to pick it up. But you see what I'm saying? I wonder if we would have moved, or maybe we could shuffle them around.
Too late now. But if they got cracks in them, looks like my guess is someone smashed them too. It'll make me wonder how be as curious.
Just kind of curious. I'm just thinking of stuff late, I guess. Oh.
Yeah. But I'm guessing. Do you want some help rolling that, Nebin?
No. Out of my way.
So what are you just gonna roll it across the floor to the door?
That's right.
Okay, you roll the orb down the hall, and as it gets in the middle of the hall, you can see that the floor sinks just a little bit, and you're standing in the doorway, and you can see above the other door that an arrow comes flying out towards you. And let's try that again.
You're gonna get hit anyway.
And it does hit you with an arrow. For minor damage. But you can see that there is a pressure plate and
I'm going to go pick up another orb, and this one I'm going to throw at Dean.
Like a shot put?
But Nabin, you did get a good look at the pressure plate as it was depressing, and you know that if you wedge an iron spike or something similar, you can probably prevent it from activating.
And look, I got a piton here for climbing stuff, and it's a wedge-shaped thing.
That would work.
You go ahead and wedge that in. I promise not to push you onto the plate while you do.
Yeah, only for the hell of it. I'll kill myself and I'll try to disarm the trap by using the piton I have.
Guys, did those what were the creatures that you guys were dealing with? Did they tell us
Kobolds.
anything about Talgin and?
Just that they had seen them and they had went looking for the goblins and never returned.
What do we know about this area down here? Did they tell us
Nothing. They've never been down here.
I could try to disarm the craft with my thieves' tools.
Well, I can give you the piton I have, so you can use the wedge so it doesn't.
Okay.
Actually, I went ahead and rolled it for you using the piton, and you managed to successfully disable the trap.
Okay.
Or
Great.
you haven't disabled it; you have prevented it from activating.
Okay.
It's the first step in preventing injuries.
And I'll decrease my inventory from that down to 9.
And then you have the door at the western wall. And you're fairly confident that you are preventing the trap from activating.
I'd totally put another trap after the trap, guys.
Navin does not care. He plunges towards the...
Yeah, he's already been shot once.
Hold on. So you're going to the door. I'm going to cast guidance on Navin.
He's not doing anything at the door except open.
He's giving you guidance on opening the door.
You can carry it with you for a little while, I think.
Alright.
Let me do this thing here.
Tosses open the door.
I've never used it, so this will be kind of cool. You've been guidanced. Did it work?
Yeah.
I think it just tells you to roll a dice when you want or something.
Yeah, we'll roll a 1d4 when you do a check, it looks like.
Okay.
It looks like 1 minute.
I think it's concentration, so I'll have to drop my resistance. Yep.
Yeah, it's got a C on there, yeah.
Gotta love it. Navin!
Don't say I didn't help.
The door is not locked.
Room beyond looks interesting. Is that a dragon statue?
You're opening the door, correct?
Yeah, I just tossed it open. After the trap, I figured, what the heck, let's toss it open.
Also ask him, does it open inward towards us or outward or into the...
It opens inward into the room. As you open the door, you can see dust has filled this hall. And it looks like a layer of gray snow over top of everything. And in the rounded northern end of the chamber, you can see a 10-foot tall statue of a coiled dragon. And it's been carved from this red-veined white marble.
You need another bowling ball?
Well, the other bowling ball should be right by here, but I look into...
Yeah, that's true. It's probably right over here.
I look from over Navin's shoulder, and I'm looking at this white snow. Can I tell if that's ash or not? From just look.
Yeah, you can tell that it's dust. It's just a whole lot of dust.
I look at Navin. I don't know if you want to step into that room, man.
No, you are not seeing any footprints in the dust, you know. It's evenly coated everything.
Alright, can I check for more pressure plates or whatever?
Oh, in that other room?
Yeah, the one with the dragon statue. One that we haven't gone into yet.
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay, So I will.
In the tower, please.
Yeah, right. I remember this time.
And you're not seeing any traps.
Oh my god, the succubus is on me! Get it off! Get it off!
And Shannon, since you came up with the bowling ball, I'm going to give you inspiration.
Well, it really wasn't my idea. I just thought of a bowling ball when he's looking for debris.
Who did come up with it?
Well, I came up with the rock, but it was Shannon's idea to use the ball, so he gets the inspiration.
Okay.
Because I didn't even think of the using those on the pedestal.
Well, I feel like a star belly in Dr. Seuss now.
Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing any signs of traps? And with the thick layer of dust over top everything, it's kind of hard to be sure, but you didn't see any obvious signs.
So, Nabin, are you going to go in and investigate?
Just say we roll the crystal ball. It's probably sitting at the base of this door through the hall towards the dragon.
Okay. Roll for the dragon.
Yeah, you roll it towards the dragon, and it probably goes 10-15 feet before it loses energy, having to cut through all the dust. But no arrows shoot, no statues animate, no breaths of fire.
That's some thick dust.
Okay. Shall we enter?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, we goes to take a look at the statue.
Wow, he goes right to it.
Okay,
Nabin starts playing music, I'm leaving.
As you move within 5 feet of the statue, the dragon's jaws start moving, and you hear this voice. We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we? What?
My neighbor's dog.
Okay. Well, I've got a chat box around the entire story text, but it's only dragging the one line.
It looks like there's a comma between it. Maybe it drags it individually.
So it says we come at night without.
They had done a shift enter.
Do we have to answer aloud? Oh, Nabin will say, your stars.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
They're stars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, this is
Okay.
giving me flashbacks to White Plume Mountain now.
I'll come under the room to show my confidence in that answer.
Was the White Plume one round she is yet flat as a board? Yep.
Yeah, you know, you give the answer and nothing happens.
I shake the dragon. You owe me something. I answered your riddle.
Evidently not correct. Say the neighbor's dog.
Oh, wait.
How many moons are there?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, if there's multiple moons, that's good try, and that would line up with White Plume.
And
How about
I'm dead.
okay. Nabin, as you say the word stars, a secret door. I was wondering why they gave a riddle and nothing happened. the secret door does come open.
This ancient technology just sticks a little bit.
Right there. And it pivots into the room. And beyond it, you can see... Damn it.
An even bigger red dragon, but this one's real.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of dragons for first level already, right?
Well, you know, rumor has it that the Citadel was the sanctuary of a dragon cult ages
I've got
ago.
Amulets glowing right now.
Looking through the secret door, you can see dust coating the contents of this 20-foot wide hall. There's 6 alcoves, 3 in the north, 3 in the south. Each alcove, except the southwest one, holds a humanoid figure carved of red-veined white marble. And the figures resemble tall elves in plate armor. And a stone archway at the west end of the hall opens up into a wider room that you can see just a little bit up from where you're at. And from the wide room, there's this greenish light glowing. And you can see a dark pit is situated right before the alcove. I mean, before the archway.
Okay. I cast dancing light, and I start just sending it down through the room to give us. I create 4 globes, and I'll spread them out in equal intervals.
Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
Jella.
Yeah, I create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range. Making them appear as torch lanterns or a glowing orb that have as a bonus action. Yeah, so I'll spread them on the hall at intervals of maybe like 5 to 10 feet from each other to give us some range and light.
Okay, you have dancing lights going.
So you said something in the description. You said all of the statues are marble, red veins, elves, except one of them. Which one?
I think it was that one there.
What is it?
I guess we couldn't see from here, could we? Just barely?
What's all the markings on the floor near the door into the next room?
That's a pit with spikes.
Oh, that pit with spikes?
Yeah.
It's a dark pit.
From where you're standing, you can't really be sure what the one in the southwest alcove looks like.
Okay, I go to you guys. Shall I do spend 10 minutes doing my ritual to cast detect magic?
Yeah, and I'm going to bowl the bowling ball down this one now. I'm going to kind of aim towards the southwest, that far.
He's doing that. If you allow it, I'll do detect
I'm doing a
magic.
super granny throw, so I'm getting a lot of oomph in it.
And it takes 10 minutes, so if anything triggers while I'm doing it, it will stop.
Okay, yeah, you're not detecting any magic coming from anything in that room, and that's what, a 60-foot range?
No, it's only 30 feet from what I can read.
Yeah, you're not detecting any magic.
Okay, and how does Shannon's bowling going?
Okay, Shannon, you're rolling the bowling ball down, and it rolls over to the edge, and you can hear it shatter.
Oh, I made it all the way?
You made it all the way. And, you know, Damon's standing behind you at the door doing his ritual.
Okay. Well, I get telegrip. I really don't see any magic coming from this, but it's only 30 feet. And I think it only lasts a minute. Oh, no, it's 10 minutes, but it's concentration.
Alright, who's first? Navin?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. You may want to do detect trap as you go away, but you should have a fair bit of leg.
Yeah, I'll
Don't forget, you've got a little guidance there.
Oh, this is Tempest. Tempest doesn't have any guidance.
Oh. Good luck, Tempest.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, Tempest, you're not seeing any traps.
Okay, can I, like, keep checking for traps as I go? A little bit at a time? Or does that mean the whole room is... I don't see any traps?
Yeah, for this one, we're just gonna go, it's the whole room.
Okay. Alright, so what's this one statue that's different from the rest?
You can see just part of the statue, the other half of it is missing. You know, from like the legs up.
I see, okay.
Hey, you said there's thick dust. Was there thick dust in this room too? Or is there thick dust?
Yes, and you can see, Tempest, you can see that there are footprints, some sort of tracks leading from that broken statue across to the pit. And you can see where they pick up just a little bit on the other side of the pit.
Does anyone recognize those tracks at all, or?
I need a survival.
Ranger. I'll roll it. 2.
Don't forget to check out the statue.
After that, I'll maybe look at the statue, see if it was hollow.
Okay, no, the statue was solid, and Navin and Damon, you are both able to determine that the tracks were made by tiny humanoid feet that had claw-like nails.
Ooh, this can be interesting.
Goblin.
I don't know if goblins would qualify as tiny.
Yeah.
Like smaller than a goblin?
You would notice that the prints are smaller than a goblin. Or they're not goblin prints because you've just been around goblins. You've seen their feet.
What about kobolds?
Yeah, they don't match with kobolds either.
Uh-oh. And I definitely won't be playing on the fact I'm a caster because I'm a sorcerer, so my magic comes from within. No book learning here.
Are you going to look over by the statue?
Yeah, I was looking at the ones that's closest to me, but does anyone want to... Yeah. Then when I'm done here, I'll look inside the broken one, see if it was hollow and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't hollow, and you know, they're just stone statues.
Is that an altar on the other side?
No, you can see over the pit that there's violet marble tiles covering the floor and walls. All the marble is cracked or broken. You can see sconces are attached to the walls at each corner. One's holding a torch that burns with this greenish fire.
Okay, I'm getting my shield back again.
There's a big marble sarcophagus, easily 9 feet long, lying in the room's center. And the coffin is carved with dragon imagery, and the head of the sarcophagus resembles a dragon's head. And you can see these rusting iron clamps firmly locking down the lid.
Okay, that probably should not be opened.
Okay, so we're here. I look at Shannon. Do you have light? You still have light on, Shannon?
Yeah, I've got light on my amulet right now.
Okay, so since I still got 120 feet on the dark vision, what I'm going to do with the dancing lights I have, I'm going to coalesce all of them as I'm casting dancing lights again in front of me and bring them into a humanoid shape and make it look like they're walking across the open pit into the room towards the sarcophagus to see what happens.
You can do that?
Yeah, it says you can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light.
Cool.
And yeah, you know, the lighted figure walks across and nothing happens. It's standing at the sarcophagus.
And I'll have it stand there looking back at us like it's impatient.
Is there a ledge that goes around this pit? I'm gonna kind of peek up.
No, the pit's 10 feet deep and the bottom's filled with spikes.
There's not a brief ledge that goes around it?
No, the walls of the pit are rough, so they do offer handholds. So you can climb down and climb back up if you wish.
Or jump it, right?
Absolutely.
Whoops.
I'm figuring
I need to go AFK real quick.
Yeah, you guys want to take a 10-minute break here?
Okay.
Sure.
Good.
Cool.
Sure.
See you in a minute.